Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of my 1000 days challenge. This is day 789, so let's get things started. Alright, very quick run through. Banners remain the same, no new trade setup like what I mentioned. Price line is definitely very choppy right now. As you can see over here, yesterday I did mention this 4-hour trade setup. The previous day I actually did mention this setup, but I actually didn't trigger. But we have triggered over here, but like what I said, it already invalidated once we break towards the upside. So right now, definitely we are in a very clear choppy kind of manner. Even though we break upwards, we clearly went back down. Then we break downwards, we clearly went back up again. So in this kind of scenario, I'm definitely not looking to enter any trade because right now moving averages are converging into one area. And then in addition to that, if you remove even all the moving averages itself, you clearly see that we are extremely choppy in that sense. So you can see that we're moving up, down, moving in terms of horizontal line, or even in terms of a slope line, there just isn't any clear, very distinct pattern itself. So in this kind of scenario, definitely do not look to force a trade, especially for crypto market or Bitcoin particularly. So in other crypto coins itself, then there could be a much more clearer trade, in which case you look for a trade in that sense. All right, other than that, if you look into S&P 500 and Nasdaq, we definitely do lean towards bearish bias, simply because of the fact that we have actually tried to bounce one very strongly, and then we failed once, we failed another time, and it's the very last chance that I do think that we have a potential for a strong bounce. If we do fail to close with a very nice strong green candlestick tonight, in addition to that, we also do not see a very strong reversal pattern coming on the very first 1 to 2 days next week. Then I do lean towards, the next 1 to 2 days, especially by end of this week, if we still do not see a very strong bounce towards the upside, then very likely that we are very going to consolidate with a very weak bear rally in that sense, and then we are going to see much further downside in my opinion. So unlike over here, at least we see a very strong, clear, nice bounce within the third day itself, in which case we have a continued momentum towards the upside, then make a very decent rally in that sense. So yep, that's basically the sentiment I have for S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Same thing in that scenario. As for ASHI and KY, like what I mentioned, I'm clearly bearish wise, even though we did have a decent weak little bounce over here, but like what I mentioned, we are still a little bit extended off the 20 exponential moving average. In this kind of scenario, even though we are technically bearish, it doesn't mean we need to enter a short, simply because in the way the price where you enter and also the stop loss that you have to put will be two-way bit in that sense. We have a good decent risk to a setup. So if you're having a poor risk to a setup, means that your probability to win has to be extremely high in order for you to have that edge in that sense. All right, otherwise that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to provide your comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.